It don't cost you nothing.
Mhm. Well, I would hope that they
Auntie,
have enough respect. Yes, dear.
no, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Uh, I had, told everybody about the longtime friend that first came out right after the incident with Angie. Did you look at that?
Okay, refresh my memory. You said the longtime friend that.
The longtime friend made an interview, and it was on the Atlanta news.
Uh
And
huh.
for some reason, I can't get that woman out of my head.
Hmm.
I'll tell you, I just recently spoke to Angie. Actually, it was not this past Sunday, but the Sunday before that. I was vacationing and celebrating Tawanda Braxton. She was having a bachelorette gathering, and I was at a restaurant. One of Angie's songs came on, so I recorded it and then sent it to her and was like, "Hey, I know you're not in Tulum right now with us, but you're actually here with us." And so maybe an hour or two later, she called me back. We had an amazing conversation. Angie was excited about all of the things that were coming up in her life, to include, she was hopefully going to be doing new work with a reboot of the show Girlfriend, because she sings the theme song of that. She talked about her performance that she was getting ready to do in Alabama. She talked about the CIAA in Baltimore. So she had a lot of things that she was doing, and she was excited. The sad part for me, and it's also the blessing for me, is that you never know when you're going to have the final conversation with somebody. And so for me, this was actually our last conversation, and it was a great one. I always knew that she loved music. She loved her fans. The creator of Neo Soul, starting in a group trio as a female rapper. So every genre of music Angie has been able to participate in. She's worked with the greats from Prince to D'Angelo, Alicia Keys. She's been in the industry for a very long time, helping a lot of people start their careers. So for me, she's just one of those musical talents that, even though she's not here in physical form, her legacy, even coming here, I was listening to her music, and it just gave me comfort knowing that she was happy. She was, excited about things that were upcoming, and I just am sad that it had to end the way that it did.
So it couldn't have
What
been
about the
Wanda.
other one? She
You
had
talking
a
about the
I
one
black
think
that
it
was
was
in
one.
the
the
lady at
group?
the funeral, her best friend from way back that spoke at the funeral.
I remember seeing. Okay, there were three funerals. One was not televised. There
The
was a
one in
memorial
Columbia,
service,
the
and
one
then
in Columbia that was raised with the lady that had her son standing beside her, that knew Angie for years.
Yeah,
And she
she's
sounded like she
missing.
was bold, she was brash.
Um, I want to first say, give honor to God, because without Him, we are nothing. I want to say thank you to Pastor Scott, the congregation, Tierra, aka Diamond, Mike, Amani, Journey, Blondie, the haters, the spectators, and a whole bunch of other things, and bloggers and all this and that. We know you're in here. But perhaps the way that the Spirit has flowed throughout this church, it might have changed you in some kind of a way. This has been one of the most tumultuous 14 days of my life. Y'all talking about the accolades and all of that, but I want to give you some reflection. I'm talking about Angie, Laverne, Brown, Williams, Stone, that needed a perm 3 days ago. Okay? I'm talking about being friends when there was sugar babies, now laters, Jolly Ranchers, okay? The penny cookies. You know the ones that was traced with the pink lace, the pink icing? You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about when we sat up in the bed at my grandmama's house, or either I own a house, and a child was seen and not heard. We didn't play with our owner, and I say we because it was the three amigos, Miss Beverly Sumter. It was us three. And this was well before she became Angie Stone. I know about Angie's first love. 1979 was the last time that I was in this church. And I was in this church with her. My best friend as a man, and her first love, Kenny Michael Tobin, died. And we were here to, celebrate his life. And what a heartbreaking thing, here I am, here to celebrate his life. I'm talking about first love, second loves, the Ottomans brothers, where you at? They done gone. Hey there, y'all. How y'all doing? James and Felix Ottomans, and I thank God for them, because Angie's first love, when Kenny passed, it took something away from her. And it was real hard for her, because back then, you either was high yellow or you was medium tan. You didn't see anyone Angie's color with the thick lips. So let me just say this real quick. Let me tell you how I really met Angie. I don't know if y'all can get from my voice that I'm mischievous sometimes. This particular day, I was going down, y'all know what Carver Elementary School is? And it was a big old field. I don't know what's down there now because I don't live here. I saw a ruckus, dust, just going. I had slipped away from the house because, there were certain areas that we were told we couldn't go in, but we went anyway. Don't go over there to that girl's house. She fast. But we did whatever. That's not what I was told about Angie. But I saw this ruckus going on, and I'm being nosy. I'm like, oh, let me go see what's going on. And there was a bunch of people, and they were all in a circle. I'm telling you not, in the dust. And when I got through, Angie was fighting 3 girls. Now, they ain't talk about that part of Angie. And I jumped in, not even knowing her. And we were friends ever since. I was not Angie's, I hear you back there playing. I was not Angie's fan. I was her friend. And she's taking with her right now some things that not anybody in here know. But Beverly. They trusted me, and I'm gonna say this and go. They trusted me. My son is standing behind me because he know he have to pull my hair sometimes. My son, they trusted me enough that we were 10 and 11 years old, I think, right, Bev? And I would steal the car, get a couple of pillows off the bed, sit up on me, go ride over to Saxon home and pick her up, go ride over to Washington Carver Village, building H6. Them buildings over there was pink, mint green, white, gray. The rats met you at the door and all that, but we loved one another. So I say to you all, thank you for coming out, but I want to see what we're going to talk about and what we're going to do in the next 5 to 10 days. When Diamond, Tara, Mike, And Blondie, oh my God. When the lights go down, y'all, and the music ain't playing no more, there's no more concerts, no more tickets to be sold. Y'all can't wear Angie no more about I'm your cousin, and that's another thing. You know, in the last 14 days, Angie done acquired more sisters, brothers, aunts, uncles, grandmamas, granddaddies, everybody. But I'ma see what's gonna go on when they lay her down, and they gonna need all these trillions and millions of aunts and uncles. Will you be there? Will you still call just to see if they gonna be okay? This man done been playing the music. You know what? I feel like going up there and pulling his hair, but I'm gonna be good. And I know my Angie's in there saying, you know what they go with? Why are you showing out like that? But it's not a fact of showing out, it's just telling the truth. I thank y'all. We thank y'all. Blondie, y'all have done a wonderful job. This gal, I was getting ready to say a word. Oh, thank you, Lord Jesus. This gal was laying in a bed of roses. Did y'all see that? I ain't got to go to no concert for the next 2 years. Thank you for allowing me to be a part of your lives over 50-something years. That's the real deal. Thank you.